Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by the full squad right now. Brian, Kevin,
Hello.
Waleed,
What's up, guys?
and Brett.
Hi, T. Hey, hey, T.
I like it. So we are here, as you can tell from Brett's yodeling, to talk the amazing race. We're talking leg two, a special 90-minute episode this week, which is very interesting, leading into next week's premiere of the 3 1-hour block of Amazing Race, Survivor, and Love Boat. Not in that order, but they will all be on Wednesday nights, and we will be covering all of them. If you're first time watching the channel too, check out, we just did an exit interview with Asta and Nina, the team who was first eliminated in the Amazing Race 34. So awesome to get their perspective. Probably not going to get an exit interview for this week, guys. I'm not sure if Brian and I are going to be able to pull Rex Ryan. Do you guys think off the top, one, do you think we can get Rex Ryan? And two, got your guys' just general reaction to their elimination? Brian, I'll start with you.
I'm gonna say yes, and I'm pissed that they're gone.
Is anyone glad they're gone?
Not at all.
I think it's rigged because he's rich.
I was, like I said pre-show, I was hoping that hat was left in Germany, not in the car.
Oh my God, the hat. That would have been maybe one of the best elimination reasons of all time in any reality show. You forgot your hat.
I would have fist pumped if that saved Rex Ryan. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel like that's happened before, where somebody didn't follow the directions and forgot something, and they lost by that.
Oh, for sure. We had a team last season who skipped an entire roadblock and just went straight to the finish line, and they're like, "You can't do that."
Don't you need your envelopes too?
Yeah, definitely. And again, Logan's probably watching this minute and he's fact checking us. But no, you do need your envelopes. You do need to have all your things, but they just don't emphasize that as much on the current seasons compared to like seasons 1 and 2 when we did the retro reviews, Brian.
It's probably gonna be tough to get Rex Ryan just because it's the middle of football season and he is an NFL analyst on ESPN, so he's probably real busy.
So he still does work for them.
I thought he got fired.
No, I just saw him this past week. He was on one of the early morning shows on ESPN.
Okay. What on the Ocho?
So what we could do is maybe get that. What was that guy's name? Tim?
The cop.
Is his name Tim?
Yeah.
We could get his brother, Rob Ryan, just to pretend to be Rex.
Listen, if we could even get Tim, I'll count that. I mean,
no, we're getting Rex. Book it.
Isn't Rex like a
all right, well, I'll send it.
Guy?
I said I will send the DM, Brian. I will send the DM. I'll send the DM.
But send it to Tim.
Is Rex a Jersey guy or New York guy or something?
He was a Jets coach.
Yeah, I mean, originally, his father was the Eagles coach.
Yeah, and his brother was a coach. His brother was a coach.
You know,
more familiar with his brother.
Whole family's a football fan, so
pretty sure he's never going to read my DM. Guys.
They said
we're going to go for it here.
In Nashville too. I don't think.
So I guess people tuning in do want to actually hear about our thoughts overall on the leg. Ginsburg, Austria was the location. The teams had to travel 90 miles from Germany. Again, set up an interesting parallel and nice kind of throwback again to the older seasons. The maps are back. The asking for directions, that really not having a clear path because last season they were just basically getting driven to the cities because of the COVID protocols. People are getting lost again. People are fighting again over asking for directions. This is vintage Amazing Race. So I'm all for that.
No doubt.
I didn't notice last season when they didn't have maps, but yeah, I guess that's a big part of it, right? You can't use your phone for navigation, which is the only way I navigate.
The compass in the car.
That's kind of my thought process. I never realized they took maps away.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you think about last season, everything was kind of chartered together. They were just kind of being put in very small areas. There wasn't last year as much. We didn't see the navigation issues come up as much, but they're very emphasizing the maps, which I thought was interesting too. So it is like you said, like Asta and Nina last week lost because they spent too much time asking people for directions as opposed to just getting off to the race. That was a much more localized leg. I mean, 90 miles is pretty far. This is a thing that too, like, I kind of wanted to bring up about it though. It's like, the editing in this episode was very deceiving. Very, very deceiving. You talked about Derek and Claire. They made it seem like they were dead in the water, first to last. Everyone else has gotten through. And all of a sudden, a few lines about them navigating correctly. They're in fourth. Like, that was weird.
Yeah.
Smells fishy. CBS.
I think it is fishy.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, we did see everybody else struggle on the edit that they couldn't read the map or had issues or something. So I guess that's how they did that. But
With them, it wasn't even the big like map issue. It was mostly like they just got stuck at the yodeling checkpoint for like I don't know. I would love to know how many hours they spent there in real time.
I think we could all do it now.
I thought she did it fine compared to how other people were doing it. So I don't know why they kept giving her the X.
Yeah, I mean it was tough, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so you're talking the roadblock there. This one was called "Who Wants to Call in the Cows?" Being up in the Alps, we obviously are having a yodeling thing. This is where my complaints are going to start, guys. I'm always positive to start Amazing Race. I'm never going to break that mantra, especially with the no non-elimination legs. That's usually what I would complain about when I did have complaints. I'm going to say it here, and I'm kind of surprised I'm going to say it. This did not need to be 90 minutes, guys. Like I was actually clock checking. I didn't need to listen to them all badly yodel, like you said, Wall, for 40 minutes. I mean, I literally just watched The Masked Singer tonight and saw the same thing. I don't need this again.
I was about to fall asleep, but then they kept waking me up with the noise.
Yeah, I agree. Like, why can't we just see them fail? Like, we don't need to see them run through the first two stanzas and then go to the third and get it wrong. Like, just I agree. It was pretty boring.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
I mean, I get the point that they want to show that they're struggling and all that, but yeah, it was way too long. It drug it out. When it comes to something like that, like just show them fail. Like it's as simple as that. Or go back to what we've always said. It's like have a timer down there so we can actually understand what's going on. And you don't need to do 9 takes of them failing. Just have the timer, and it's like, oh shit, I have 4 hours of this. Like,
yeah, like a montage of failures. Like,
right. Yeah.
Finally, it's just like on the 10th attempt.
Yeah,
she got to fail for every time that someone else got it right and passed her.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be an hour next week. We'll see how it is. We're being sticklers right now.
I think so too. Yeah,
it was just a bad episode to be long. Honestly,
no, you started that out. I'm gonna complain, and we all.
No, I have more. I have a next one too.
Keep it coming, man.
Next challenge sucks too.
No, well, and that's where I'm going to the detour next. So the bells ringing. You could either do bells ringing or partners swinging. And to be honest, I thought they both stunk. I think I probably would have done the dance. I think, but. I don't know. The bells thing was weird. I mean, some people did it in 2 seconds. Some people were stuck on it for a while. Again, this is where I really like the exit interviews because I think they need to give us a little bit more context on like just what is going on, like how long they're there. I don't like not knowing that.
Yeah, that's what Kevin said. Like we need like a full timer, like the extent of how long they've been on the leg. As soon as they rip that envelope, it starts on the bottom.
I had trouble with that. The bell thing. It at one point, I swear to God, they were just picking up bells, shaking them, and putting them down. No, like there was no rhyme, there's no rhythm, nothing. And I was like, what are they even doing? Like what is the challenge here?
Especially when they were like crisscross.
I think they just had to pick them up in order. So if they picked up,
they did, but when they would like switch sides, that's
what dude. Like you wouldn't need to ring them once. You put them on the bigger to the smaller. It's not that difficult. I couldn't figure it out.
It's kind of like DDR or like Guitar Hero kind of thing. You just got to time it correctly and like at the right time. You and your partner. The tough part is with your partner. It's hard to become do it in unison together and know exactly which ones you have to pick up. So communication is a big key too. So that's where I could see this one being more
the stall of a last episode.
It is basically. I mean, it's a video game.
Yeah,
reference
I think it's like a Pokemon Stadium mini game. Honestly,
like which one?
Like the Clefairy one or like a snapping one or something like that. I don't remember what it is, but Mario Bandstand, you name it.
Oh, I mean, I was gonna say Mario Bandstand. Yep, exactly.
But they're all the same. No one got mushrooms thrown at them.
Yeah, I mean, these were tough though. Again, not easy. I always do sometimes though lean, at least in this respect, the partner one because I don't know that. I think the belt. Man, this is tough.
I would have done the swinging just because I would have maybe thought that it could have been something fun where you actually like swing in the air.
I think I would have done bells, honestly.
What was the swinging one again?
That was
dancing.
just the
The
dancing.
dancing, and you got to like do the weird like the thigh slapping was funny.
You got to
though.
like stomp the yard a little bit.
Gotcha.
I thought it was good
So
though.
if we're gonna put in like challenges with like dancing for teams that have dancers, we should put in some challenges that favor other people too. So it's not
Yeah, the
rigged.
coaching. What about coaching?
Yeah, they should have had their coach a
Brett,
quarter of
what do you
football.
want- what do
Strength
you
or
mean by
something.
that? What do you mean by that?
I think what he's saying is like it is kind of tough that when like literally in the second leg you are having a dancing challenge at the detour when like a couple of the teams, like one of them literally are professional.
Yeah, there's like
dancers and
like a
stuff.
quarter.
It is an inherent. So
Well,
it's
that's how
hopefully
cheerleaders caught up. They did it in like one try.
Yeah, the dancing seemed to be less of a struggle for all the teams when the ones that chose the dancing. They did it near perfect, Austrian style.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mhm.
I like how he said no.
Yeah, that guy was a stickler in the beginning.
Military guys crushed the belt.
Actually, I want to go against that with Brett. Like, I think that's just like an aspect of
Yeah, of culture.
having an advantage. Yeah.
Well, Rex Ryan literally said, "There's dancers in this leg. We should do the non-dancing one. So, like, this is our chance to pass them because we don't want to get screwed on the dancing, and they'll pass us." So, and we saw how that played
It
out.
was a bad coaching decision.
Yeah.
It was.
I
He
mean,
didn't
they
have a
sucked at the
challenge
bells
flag.
too. So,
Yeah. Well, did you notice when they're doing the bells? I don't know why they kept picking him up so high. Like the military guys just picked him up, rang him down,
Hey,
and
man,
Rex was like up here, like swinging him like this.
they're performers.
Yeah.
I can notice.
They're
Rex
doing it for
is-
the camera. Just like,
He's not the sharpest tool on the shed.
So when they go to the United States, they're gonna have like you need to draw up a play against professional football players, and that's where Rex would have been fit in.
Right. That's where.
Let's see the dancers do it then.
that'd be
Yeah, or
classic.
like take somebody down and put
Or-
them in hand.
just like lift something heavy or something. Where
Win an
you know,
Oklahoma drill.
the strong men
See, this is
and
why I
not the
like it,
dancing
though,
women.
dude. You can't say lift something heavy. That's what every other challenge like thing is. It's just like who can brutally beat somebody. This like,
And those are the best ones.
I mean, listen, a man likes what he likes. Whatever. I mean,
right? And I'm saying I like the aspect of there being like brains involved and
Well,
Have
yeah,
culture.
no, of course.
It's all
There's
culture
a
based.
Fair mix. The one I thought it was just early. Like this was no like Donald, where's your trousers? I'll say that. Like
Well,
that
yeah.
was way more entertaining last season than this single.
I think that was like episode 3 of last season.
It was
what
good.
was that? What was that one?
That was
That was where
Donald, wear your trousers.
Donald, where's your
Yeah.
trousers?
Oh,
Remember they had to do the song and
Yeah, it
the
was like
Holden
the
his
one where
family
they're like
killed
this.
it.
Was that in Ireland or Scotland? I forget where.
I don't remember where it was.
It was in like Germany, I thought, because it was like the same kind of thing. They were in like lederhosen and stuff.
That's
like
when
that.
like Bill took on the holder, like the light shine
Yeah.
down on Bill the holdernesses, and then that's when he like was like, I love these guys.
That's when I said I wanted Penn to adopt me. 32-year-old stepson. Yeah, so that
I just hope they stay. I just hope they get out of like Central Europe soon and go to another continent. Like
I think they will.
They will.
I think they will.
I mean, I know judging by the previews, they're going to Jordan, which
They released the map. Like there's a
I
map
was
they
gonna say,
released.
no wonder why Arnold lifted weights is because all the traditions in Austria are annoying as hell.
You need to be
You think
strong to
they'll
be
ever
able to
go to
live
Africa?
the
It's like,
daily
"Fuck your
chores.
dancing and singing.
Looking like Gaston from like Beauty and the Beast, walking around barrel chested everybody.
That guy lifts weights and dances.
Exactly. That's a good Austrian man right there. See, it's a mix, Brett. It's the brute, but you still need to have the nimble feet. So,
And he's
Perfect
damn
running back.
and he's damn good with bells.
oh yeah. Oh, comes with
Good
he'll
to the
be there with
chocolate.
bells on,
Donald,
like us.
whatever they say, yodeling.
So I feel like that's pretty good for Amazing Race. If you enjoy our coverage of the Amazing Race, we also do cover Survivor. As far as CBS reality, next week we'll also cover the premiere of Love Boat and cover those episodes going forward. The following week, Challenge Ride or Dies premieres. That's also Wednesday night. So the team will be splitting those up. We'll make sure all those videos will be dropping for you Thursday/Friday. More likely, we're just going to drop most of them on Wednesday night and Thursday and get them out to you guys. Also, we are covering Bachelor in Paradise Monday and Tuesdays on ABC. 2 weeks from now, also the Mole premieres on Netflix. And then we also have Love is Blind season 3 also premiering in a few weeks on Netflix. So a ton of stuff. We also have cast interviews, exit interviews, plenty of other reality TV stuff. So please give us a like and a subscribe. And, the channel is just growing. We see all the faces here and a lot more content to come. For myself, Brian, Kevin, Waleed, Brett, thank you. Peace.